Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra, and today I am going to be doing a video on how I made this spider right here. If you're interested in how I made this and you want to create this yourself, or you want to learn a new technique that I've come up with, then continue watching and I will do a step-by-step video on how to do this. So let me get set up and I will be right back. Okay, in order to make the spider or any other image that you want to make, this is how I came up with this technique. I'm sure there are other ways. This may even be already out there, but this is something that I came up with. So here it is. What I did, I wanted to do a spider. I don't know why I wanted to do a spider. I just wanted to do one. So I went on my Cricut and I found, I just typed in spider. I found the one I liked, sized it to the size I wanted. And I did a print and cut, and then I just, instead of doing the cut, I just printed it out. I just wanted the image. All right, and you can do this with any image. So then I got some transfer tape, a large roll of transfer tape, and I stuck it to the back of the transfer tape. This is the sticky side. And then I stuck the transfer tape back to the backing. I just want the image, and the UV resin doesn't stick to this. So I'm going to attach this. I'm going to use a glitter jar. I did tape the top shut so that I don't have to worry about glitter spilling out everywhere. I'm going to tape this. Tape that. It's very windy outside, so you may hear the wind. So that's what I have. So in order to do this, you're going to need an image of your choosing, some form of transfer tape, or you can use parchment paper. It doesn't stick to parchment paper. Trying to think of some other stuff. Wax paper. Wax paper I'm not too fond of because UV light gets really hot and you can actually melt the wax. So parchment paper, transfer tape. I am going to be using a 10mm jump ring. I have 2 tiny little glass seed beads, and I have, I don't know, 15 to 20 little glass seed beads there. I have some silicone cups. I have a little cup holder so that I can place my image down like so and not have it move all over the place. If you don't have one of these, you can also use popsicle sticks. I have a torch. You're going to need one of these. We're going to use this a lot. Long neck lighter for possible bubbles. UV light for, I'm going to get to the molds in a minute. Pair of scissors to cut your image out. I already did that. Glitter of your choice. I'm going to use this glitter. Some tweezers, a little spoon, a mixing paddle for my glitter, a dotting tool. For resin, I'm going to be using some black UV resin. You do not need color UV resin. You can use clear type UV resin and just add a little bit of black mica powder to it, or some black pigment paste, just a tiny bit, because you still want to be able to see through it. So you can do that. I am also going to be using some high viscosity. Again, you don't need to use high viscosity. I have it, so I'm going to use it. You could just stick with the clear hard type. And for my clear hard type, I'm going to be using my Bond Crafter UV resin. For the molds, I have this mold from Into Resin. I'll have everything linked. And I'm also going to be using this little one right here. If you don't have this mold, you can also use like a cabochon mold, like one of these. So I'm just trying to give you options. Your image does not have to be spiders. It could be bumblebees. It could be anything you want. I'm just interested in the technique. Okay, first thing first is I want to mix up some glitter. So I'm going to take Heartite, clear Heartite. I'm going to add some to a cup. I don't want this to be a paste. So I'm just going to do one nice scoop. Just mix it up. Because you still want the light to be able to penetrate that. So I'm going to put some in this little mold here, like so. Cleaning off my tool, I'm going to get this mold, and I'm going to put some clear UV resin in this mold. Not a lot. I'm going to look for bubbles. See a couple in there. Let's see if I can pop it with this. Probably not, because that's not. Okay, got it. Now I'm going to cure these for 2 minutes. You also want to make sure that when you do use UV resin that you are letting it cool down in between the cure times. So I will be back after the 2 minutes. Okay, that has been 2 minutes. I'm just going to top this off just a little bit with some clear. Just a little bit. There we go. And get that around. And pop the bubbles. Get this out. Put that in there. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I know we did. It was our first Christmas in few years that, what am I trying to say? It was our first Christmas in a few years where we got to spend it with both of our children and all of our grandchildren. So it was really nice. Very nice. Let's set this on top of my light. I'm going to pop the bubbles. And I'm going to cure this again for 2 minutes. Okay, that has been 2 minutes. This one's done. I'm going to take some clear UV resin and I'm going to fill this mold. I don't want it to be rounded. I just want to make sure I get enough resin because it does shrink. Again, I'm going to pop the bubbles. And again, I'm going in for 2 minutes. Okay, there is that. Let's see what we got. That is so pretty. And we got this one here. Let's set that aside. We're done with the molds. I'm going to bring this out. And we're going to bring this out. And hopefully, I'll be able to record this right. I don't know how much of this I am going to time lapse. I don't know. Just get my beads set up. Don't know how I'm going to do this just yet. I got some black UV resin. You don't need a lot. And a dotting tool. Hopefully I can keep my head out of the screen. So I'm going to start down here, and I'm just going to, it's going to be like painting on this, like that. And then we're going to set it real quick, just to stop it from moving. I'm going to get, so with, I'm going to use the two smallest seed beads here. Okay, I'm going to get that out. Drop that in there. And cure it. I'm going to cure it a little longer once I have the beads on there, just to stop it from moving. See how that's going. That's good. And we're going to continue the line. I'll probably do one side. I don't know if I said that already. One side on camera and one side off camera. So we got the first layer down on that one leg. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. I'm going to turn it a little bit this way. I'm going to start here and bring it out just then. It doesn't have to be perfect. We'll stop it from moving. Okay, I think I have the next knuckle is right here. So I put a little bit thicker there, but I also want to come behind it, like so. A little thicker. Now I'm going to come in with a bigger bead. I'll set that in. Oh, it's rolling. About like that. Okay, now we're going to come up to this knuckle. And then I'm going to spread it down and spread above it. Like so. I'm going to bring it this way so it doesn't roll off backwards. I'm just going to drop that in. These are awfully big. And I'm going to cure it. And now we're going to finish this leg. I'll do a quick cure. And now we're going to go into this one. Do a quick cure. It's not a cure, it's just to stop the resin from flowing. It still needs a full cure. So this one has, I'm going to move it this way. That has a big knuckle. Get some resin. Drop it on there. And cure it. I'm going to do that for about 10-15 seconds. Especially the one with the beads, if you're using beads. And we're going to bring that down to a little point and cure it. Okay, let's get this one here. We'll start this one back here. We're going to start this one and this one. We'll start them both. And stop it from moving. Got this one's got a little knuckle here. Got that one. Bring it to the front and back of it. Get a bead. Drop it in there like so. Cure it. Get some more resin. We're gonna bring it down. Here's the knuckle for this one. Bring it down a little bit further. I'm gonna drop a bead in that one, like so, and cure it. I'll finish this one down here. And cure it. Got one more leg to do. Okay, we have this knuckle. I'll drag it behind both sides. Get a bead. Drop it in there like so. Bring it down, cure it. Bring this one. Okay, got a little knuckle here. We'll bring that down. Get a bead. Drop it in there and cure it. We're going to finish this side, or this part of it anyway, and cure it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit this under my light and hold my light over this for about a minute, just to set this whole side so those beads don't move and all that good stuff. So I am going to hold my light like that for about a minute, minute and a half, and then I will be back. This is what we have. It's kind of hard to tell. So I'm going to now, off camera, I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Okay, this is what we have. I'll bring you guys in so you can see. It is not by any means perfect. That's what we have. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, got my torch, done with the beads. Gonna get another cup, silicone cup, and now I'm gonna pull out the high viscosity. I'll drop some in there, you don't need a lot. Again, I'm gonna just show you the one side and do the other side off camera just to save time. I turned it this way because I am left-handed. So I'm gonna take the high viscosity on my dotting tool, and I am going to go over these legs. Does not by any means have to be perfect. You want it to be, you know, neat somewhat. You don't want it to be all over the place. But what I really want to do is secure these beads. I did do a full 2-minute cure on this when I was done with that other side, and I'm going to do a quick cure with my light. And then I'm just going to work my way around these beads and down the legs. And keep it as neat as I can. Like this one is coming off. That's okay. Do a quick flash cure. I have to get a new battery for my light. It's flickering. It is flickering. And let's see, can I clean that up? No, it's already cured. Okay. Now I'm going to come up this leg. Like so. Do a quick cure. Keep it from moving off of there. Now I'm just going to turn my light this way. And I'm going to put some on here and here around that bead. And quick cure. Come down this leg and that bead. I'm kind of like trying to take the resin and go around the bead. Do a quick cure. Come along this side and bring it down. Stop it from moving. Same with this leg. I'm going to go around the bead, down the leg. Do a quick cure. That's all I'm doing. Come along this side. And this one. Final one. And I'm going to cure this under the UV light for about a minute. And then I'm going to do the other side, do a full 2-minute cure, and we'll be right back. I'll be right back with that. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take my dotting tool and I want to put some resin, a very thin layer of resin where the body would be. I want to attach the legs to what will be the body. I'm just following the outline of the picture. It doesn't have to be all the way down. I just want some resin. And up here, where the head is, and just like that. And I am going to now cure that for 2 minutes and be right back. Okay, that's what we have. Let's peel this off. See what we got. We have to do that. Just want to peel this off. Okay, we can reuse this. This is what we have so far. Okay, now I'm turning it over. This is the back side, And everything I did to the back side, I'm going to, or to the front side, I'm going to do to the back side. I am going to get my black UV resin out. Get a little bit more on there. And my dotting tool. And I'm going to take my dotting tool and I'm going to go over the back parts of the legs with the black UV resin. And I'm going to do some quick cures because I want to make these a little bit more sturdy. And once I get some resin on there, I'm going to do a flash cure. I'm going to continue doing that to all the legs, and then I'm going to go through again with my high viscosity UV resin. I'm going to do a 2-minute cure after I get it all done. So I will see you when I am done with all of that. It shouldn't take but a couple minutes. Okay, this is the back and this is the front. That's what we have so far. Let me get some paper. That's the front. All right, so let's add the body and the head. So how I do this is I get my light ready, the one that's going to light up. And I get this out so I can move out of the way. And since this is the top, it goes like this. I'm going to take a little bit of, let's get some high viscosity. Why not? I'm going to add a drop on there like so. Don't need a lot because I don't want it spreading everywhere. And I am going to set this down. I hope I don't blind you guys when I do this, but I hadn't thought this through. Where's the button at? All right. And I'm just going to go like that until it doesn't move. Well, my fingers are in the way, but it will cure some of it till it stops moving. Like so. And I'm going to let that cure for a minute or so. Okay, so that's the body attached. That's why I put that little piece on there to give it something to hold on to. Now we got the head. The head's a little trickier. So I'm going to put some UV resin like on the body and on that little part that I have sticking up. And I'm going to get my light going. I'm going to set that like that. And hopefully don't get my fingers stuck in together. Until it stops moving. And I'm going to let that cure now. I don't know, for about a minute, and then I'm going to flip it around and get the top side, and we're going to cure it for a full 2 minutes, and I'll be back. And we'll add the jump ring. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of UV resin, and I'm going to get it out of here where I've been using it. I'm going to get my dotting tool. I'm just going to place it around the neck area. And now I'm going to cure that for a full 2 minutes. Okay, let's get the jump ring on there. I want to put the closed part of the jump ring, the part that opens it actually. And I want to stick it underneath the body, not the body, but the head, like so. But I'm going to pull it out just a little bit. This is where the tweezers come in. Okay, I got it on there. Now I'm going to cure that again. Okay, let's see what we have. This is my little spider. Isn't she cute? I like her. I like her a lot. Here's my blue one. Here's the blue one. Which one do you like? Like the pink one or the blue one? I don't know. I like this one. My husband likes this one. You could hang it on a chain. Do that jump ring. I'll see if I can put pictures at the end. If you like this video, if you do, please give me a big thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave it in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And to my subscribers, I truly appreciate you. Cannot do this without you. You'll have a great day and God bless. Bye.